Okay, Russell, I'm really looking forward to debating you. And yes, I want to go negative. You know, Russell Phelps, that I always want to go negative whenever we debate unless you made the decision. Because you were the brains behind the operation. But we're not going to tell the kids that. I've got a video coming up for them. Hey students, I'm Russell's debate partner, and I want you to know that I have a nervous tick if I lie. It's this. So I just want you to know that Russell was not the brains behind the operation. It was me. No, Russell's a genius, y'all, and y'all are so blessed to have him as your coach. So I'm going to do another reading for y'all. I've got cedar fever, but the show must go on. So this is the second time I've done any reading, and I'm going to pick it from this book here, okay? Because I'm really into Indian artifacts. And if y'all want, I'll practice the blocks that y'all want me to read because I'm going to go negative and kick Russell's butt. Or I can cold read them. So I need a pair of glasses. My acting teacher noticed that I squint a lot, but that's okay. The show must go on. So we're going to read about, I just turned to this page. It's called, I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm a bad reader, but you can, okay? Here, let's see. Full effect. All right, y'all. Here we go. Got the shot. These points have broadcast expanded into the edges that which are broader triangles. Vacant is generally good, although they have been formally defined as a precious research specimens. Information has been published by the Leopila Indian Lower Pathos in Central Texas, off the South Texas Plains. The sequence of the silhouette hollow with Sour Ross 1967 clearly indicates the temporal position dated from the Devil's Mouth site to suggest association with the Garlia. That's a hard word to say. It's in Latin and it's in italicized, and I would probably show it to the judge, y'all, for rhetorical effect. The other Lady Indians points. Now, I want to say, y'all, I've been public speaking for years, and I never won a debate in my life, but I did win first place in some extemps, and I always poo-pooed that, and I don't know why, because I've spent the last 30 years speaking at the mic as an extemp speaker. So I want to encourage y'all to keep up. Oop, there's Russell on the LinkedIn. Shout out, Russell. Okay, here's another one. I'm going to do one more for y'all. It's early triangular. Isn't that a pretty point? I wish I could make things like that with my iPad. These are triangular points are usually characterized by careful parallel flake concave bases, alternately lateral flakes, which also be slightly serrated because the points are considerable confusion. The topology triangle base below used the descriptive for those who triangular points all occur with the early archaic. They are chronologically earlier than the current points of the central of the southern Texas and early central Texas, and specimens have been called by Kelly 1947 Baird Bood, and this is the name of a book. So it's called Baird. Ooh, I can't even read it because my glasses, it's in italicized and my scripts can't make out that. So, but it was by a publisher, Sorrow, in 1969. However, no specific attributes clearly separate these two groups have been published in since Black and Gold 1964. Postulated specimens are knives and shaped and changed and used subsequent beveling, resharpening lateral edges. See, y'all, I'm getting faster. So that's only my second time reading in 20, 30 years. So I'm looking forward to it, Russell, because we remember who the smart one was. You. But you're not going to win this time because I have a critique in mind, the femme critique. But remember, y'all, I'm a counterplan genius, and Russell knows this. So you better watch out for my counterplan strategy, and it's going to be set up in the cross-examination. So you better get ready. All right, Russell students, I'm going to read one more for y'all, okay? And I'm in my cool historic house here in lovely San Marcos, Texas. So I'm going to read one more for y'all from my artifact book, and I have to have a flashlight because I can't see. I'm getting old. This is what happens, y'all. But y'all are high school students, so enjoy it. Okay, here we go. This is called Chipped Stone Artifacts. It's chapter 5. The wide array of stone tools are often found in association with the projectile points are usually more difficult to categorize, but they are constitute equally more important component of the material culture of people related to space-time, utilitarian household implements such as knives, scrapers, drills, choppers, and used in archaeology and behavior patterns of populations. Generally, largest tools and examples are the bifaces by artifacts flanking on both sides of the opposite face. In addition to projectile points, these include knives, choppers, and gouges. The larger class tools are the unifaces, flanks on the other side of the utility. Unifaces are plano-convex in cross-section of interval blades on the flat side of the dorsal surface of the plano side. These include the artifacts such as labeled gouges, scrapers, gouges, flakes, tools, and unifacial gouger forms. All right, y'all, I already have my negative strategy, and I'm looking forward to it.